Yeah, so my life and my childhood was listening to the Beatles and the Stones, and just yeah, I'm very blessed to come from a family of people that love the Beatles. Me and my dad still geek out over it. My house is pretty much a museum to them. So yeah, it's amazing. I think really when you see, like you say, like the ping pong of things that sort of happened and started over here, and then going over to America, and like where folk started really kicking off, with Bob Dylan, and seeing everything evolve from there into like Sabbath, and then it's just amazing, sort of the trajectory of rock and roll and the history of it. And it's something that massively fascinates me, obviously, because, I've grown up listening to it and, hearing the stories of how it all started and why they started recording and what they were recording.
And
It's just
how
amazing
they
to me.
were recording.
That's also the other thing that I love, we've had the joy of being able to go to Abbey Road a few times, and we've recorded a full album there with an orchestra, and we did that in Studio One, which is where the Beatles recorded all their strings and where they did the "All You Need Is Love" video and "Day in the Life" video. And I'm a Beatles nerd, so for me, seeing that history is there. But what's so staggering about it is these bands were just going in and writing songs and having to remember them, not demo them. Go in and be like, if it's good enough, we'll remember it, and then track it perfectly and sound perfect and still be able to be played now up against, bands that have all the tricks of the trade. And,
Pro Tools, Auto Tune, all of that.
yeah, yeah. And, John and Paul and the rest of the boys going in there and just, writing songs that literally live in everyone's heads rent free.